are the Cavs going to retire K-Love's jersey? Like, think about it. Is Bron going to be the only inductee from that 2016 championship team that pulled off one of the greatest comebacks in NBA history? It has to be someone else, right? Does K-Love get the nod?
I'm willing to bet, besides Caleb, maybe Chetty Osman. Kevin Love, he's a ride or die Cleveland guy. Listen, this is the only guy who's could have fell in love with a place like Minneapolis, Minnesota. Seems like he's in love with the land, you know? Kevin Love was a part of that championship team. He was not putting anything near the numbers that he was putting up in Minnesota. I mean, I honestly, without disrespecting the guy, I think based on even the minimal time that he had in Minnesota, he did more in Minnesota to get his jersey retired over there than he did in Cleveland.
I mean, I'm just looking at it like this was one of the greatest comebacks in NBA history. Cavs don't necessarily have too many of these finals things. They have to show a lot of love. K-Love is wearing Cleveland on his chest, nice and proud. Again, not too many others have. It all has to factor in.
I think they give it to him. Not to say it's token. I mean, he is a hooper. He is a multiple-time All-Star, right? Does the guy go down as a Hall of Famer? Probably not. I don't know. His good seasons were Hall of Fame-esque. He just only had like 4 of them, you know? Maybe I want to make sure I'm going
to give you the case. You rebuttal against me why they need to retire his jersey.
Okay.
I'm looking at Ilgauskas. He made it in. He got his jersey retired. It's in the rafters.
Oh.
He should be sending a check to LeBron every month for that.
Yeah.
That was off of longevity. 12 years as a Cav. He averaged 13 points. Him and K-Love both have exactly 2 All-Star appearances in Cavs
You didn't tell
colors.
me all that. You didn't tell me all that.
Well,
you didn't tell me Big Z.
You can change your opinion. Yeah, Big Z got it. Big Z got it.
Okay.
So, yeah, K-Love is on year 9. He's averaging 17 points during his time in Cleveland with the ring. Ilgauskas didn't have one. I think that gets him in. I think that's enough.
You know, I guess I'm just really remembering his recent seasons and his really bad moments on that LeBron team.
He put up 18 one year.
I didn't know he was averaging 17. This is the thing. Kevin Love came to Cleveland, got injured, wasn't quite the same ever since. But it's not like anything really happened to Kevin Love. I mean, right now, he's not super old.
I agree, and he could be doing more. I think that also plays into it, his selflessness. All right, he was there when he was in his prime, when he was an all-star, when he was playing in the finals, and then he gets hurt. He had a year where he gets to be the guy, and then he's selfless. He sees Garland take over. He sees Allen emerge. Fair. He sees Mobley come in, and he defers to those guys. He comes off the bench, and he does it with a smile. I think that means a lot to a fan base that gets portrayed, or not portrayed, but betrayed by their biggest stars.
Yeah, it's true. I think you make a wonderful point. I mean, I had said, by the way, I think they give it to him, but it was more of a token thing. But I mean, now that I'm hearing Big Z, I don't think averaged more than 19 points a game with them. So I would have to give it to K-Love, man, not to fold back on my opinion, but.
All right, so now I got to ask the harder question.
Uh-oh.
Does Kyrie get in?
I mean, yeah.
4-time All-Star as a Cav, 20 points per game, hit the biggest shot in franchise history. The biggest shot in franchise. They call it the shot, my boy. They don't say the step back in the finals. They call it the shot.
Yep. No, that one's easy. That's a gimme. You know what I mean?
So you think they do?
Yeah, I mean, listen, there's a lot of animosity there.
Oh, yeah.
But at the end of the day, I mean, there was a lot of animosity with LeBron. I mean, Dan Gilbert left a letter on the website for like 3.5 years, basically shitting on LeBron. Like, LeBron had nothing to do with the team anymore, you know?
Yeah.
So it was bad. But I think time heals all. And I think at the end of the day, Dan Gilbert looks at his championship trophy every single day and thinks about what if Kyrie had stayed.
Question, do you consider the way Kyrie left as bad or worse than the decision?
No, the decision is the worst of all time because Kyrie Irving is not LeBron James. And no one in the history of history has ever sat down and said, yeah, this is like he's going on like he's picking his college. Like LeBron is vexed he didn't get to pick a college. So he's having his press release. He's like, yes, finally get to sit down. He pulled out the Miami hat and all. Come on, dog. Think about it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. And if Cavs fans agree with you, then I think Kyrie gets in.
I didn't see too many burned Kyrie Irving jerseys after he left, but there was a whole ton of burned LeBron jerseys in Cleveland after that.
And I think part of it is because at least the narrative around it was I'm leaving as Kyrie because of Bron, not because of Cleveland, not because of Cleveland fans. I'm leaving because of that dude, the one y'all hated 3 months ago.
Facts. Fact.